Hello super friends and welcome to DC TV Talk. This is the show where we talk all things Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow and Black Lightning, and in today's video we'll be discussing the character of Nia Nal, who's going to be making her first appearance in Supergirl Season 4, so let's discuss. Also, if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, be sure to head to my podcast channel, which is called Honor Thy Podcast. It is a weekly DC TV Arrowverse podcast to do with my good friend Dan McCants, aka Mulekick Media. So if you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to head to the link in the description down below. So it's official out of Comic-Con that in Supergirl Season 4 we will be seeing the first ever live-action transgender superhero in the form of Nia Nal, who's going to be played by Nicole Maines. This was officially announced at the panel by the executive producer Jessica Queller, and we got to see the actress who's going to be playing her come out on the panel, and it's going to be quite interesting to see who this character is, because all the little details we know about her have actually got me very intrigued as to who this character is going to be. So the actress who's going to be playing the character of Nia Nal is going to be Nicole Maines, who is actually a big advocate for trans rights in the US and also globally. She is a very big advocate of that, and she's been known to kind of, she had a massive court case when she was in school in order to have the right to use the women's bathroom instead of the men's bathroom, and that's kind of how she became famous. And she's had a couple of acting jobs in the past, but this is kind of like her first big one, and now she's coming onto the show of Supergirl to actually promote, more trans rights and to get more of that kind of vibe going in Supergirl, which obviously Supergirl always tries to raise issues like this, but this is going to be a big push, and I'm sure this is going to bring in a brand new audience. And the fact she's playing a character called Nia Nal, she's also going to be known as Dreamer. That is going to be her superhero name. In terms of when we're going to get to that, I don't know, we'll discuss it later, but I think that this is a great casting choice in order for this character they're wanting to portray. So if the name Nia Nal sounds familiar to you, it's because it's basically an adaptation of the character called Nia Nal from the DC Comics, who is otherwise known as Dreamgirl. She was a member of the Legion of Superheroes in the comics, so obviously we got the Legion introduced last season in Supergirl, so there could be links there, but we'll get to that. So yeah, this character is basically the Arrowverse adaptation of Nia Nal, aka Dreamgirl, but in the show she's going to be called Nia Nal, and she is going to be called Dreamer. So that's slightly different and slightly changed, but that's always what you can expect from these shows. Now, it seems like this character, at least at first, is going to be a bit more on the journalist side of things, because obviously we do know that Kara is going to be going back to Catco full-time. She's going to be back there. She's going to be working as a journalist and as a reporter a lot more than she has been sort of like the past previous seasons, which I'm very excited about. Now, this character of Nia, she was an intern at Catco for Cat Grant in, I believe it was... I don't remember now where they said it was. They did say which city it was in. It may have been Seattle, though. I might be wrong there. But yeah, she was basically an intern for Cat Grant in another city, but she's been transferred over to National City. And basically, Kara is going to be a mentor. Kara is going to take her under her wing and going to show her how to be a reporter and how to do the job well and things like that. So it's going to be really cool that they're going to give her sort of a connection to Kara in the real world. I really like that. And again, giving Kara a character to interact with on the journalism side is very, very important, especially just to drive that storyline, because I think that's something that really needs to be pushed next season, and it seems like that's what they're doing, so that's all good. And it seems like this character is going to have a massive connection with that, which I'm very happy about. Now, the big headline about this whole casting is that obviously that she was the first transgender superhero. So she's going to be a hero. So like I said, she's going to be called Dreamer, who has the ability to basically see forward in future, like to look into the future and sort of see it in a dream kind of like state. And it's quite an interesting power. Now, obviously, that was kind of like a rough explanation. Don't take that as 100% fact. I may have got that slightly mixed up, slightly wrong. I read it earlier today, so I may have got that slightly wrong there. But she is going to be playing a superhero called Dreamer. And basically, in terms of her connection to Nia Nal and also to Dreamgirl, it is said that she is actually the great-great-great-great-great-grandmother of Nia Nal from the comics. So basically, Nia Nal does exist in this universe, and so does Dreamgirl. So what does that mean for the Legion of Superheroes? Well, we know that the Legion of Superheroes was founded in the 31st century, obviously by Mon-El when he got sent there. So does this mean that Nia Nal, aka her great-great-great-great-granddaughter, is actually a member of the Legion in the 31st century? I'm going to say yes, she is. I'm going to say that's an awesome idea. And having that link to the Legion is going to be really cool. So basically, the way I see this is going to be like a Justice Society situation where we're going to have Nia Nal who is the great-great-great-great-grandmother of Nia Nal. I hope you're keeping up here. And she is going to be Dreamer, that's going to be her name. And then in the 31st century, her great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, Nia Nal, is going to take up that identity, but she's going to change it a little bit, make it her own. She's going to be called Dream Girl, and she's going to be a member of the Legion in the 31st century. Kind of similar to the whole Steel thing in Legends of Tomorrow. You know, you had Citizen Steel, and now you've got, like, or you had Commander Steel as a member of the JSA. And then you've got the Citizen Steel on the Legends of Tomorrow. You know, I think it's kind of like that sort of situation. So the fact that she's actually got links to the Legion is really cool, keeping the Legion relevant, and I think that's really good, because the Legion, I think, is one of the best things in Season 3, so to keep them relevant, keep them important, you know, to link this character to the Legion in the future, very, very cool. And also the fact that this character is going to be a superhero on her own merits is fantastic, and I can't wait to see how they're going to do that, because obviously we are kind of lacking a kind of superhero sidekick for Kara at the moment, because obviously Mon-El left the show, and he won't be coming back next season, so we kind of need a new replacement, and I guess a new member of the Legion to join her in the, you know, in the 21st century, and I guess Nia Nal is going to be that, as in the form of Dreamer. It will be interesting if we get to see Nia Nal, or if we'll ever get to see her come to fruition, because we know that obviously Wynn, who is now a member of the Legion, has gone off with Saturn Girl back to the 31st century, back to the future, and, you know, I guess he will probably interact with her, so, and obviously Wynn is a recurring character next season. Wynn is coming back next season, you know, in some parts, so I guess maybe we might get some references to Nia Nal. Maybe we'll see her. I mean, you could just get Nicole Maines to play Nia Nal as well. You know, she is an ancestor, so you might as well just get her to play. You don't need to cast someone else. You can just get her to play the same character. So that'd be fine. And I think that'd be cool, you know, just, again, keeping those links to the Legion. The fact that this character, who's going to start off as just a journalist, maybe is going to discover the fact she has powers. Maybe she doesn't have powers. Maybe she just simply, you know, becomes like a vigilante, basically, like Guardian. But either way, she's going to become a hero in her own right, and then we're going to actually find out that her great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter actually is a superhero as a member of the Legion of Superheroes. I think that'd be a really cool idea. And overall, I think this character, with all these little tidbits and these little details, is very exciting for the future of Supergirl. But what do you guys think about Nia Nal? Make sure you tell me all your thoughts about her in the comment section down below. Are you excited about her appearance on Supergirl? Do you like the fact that she's actually going to be a superhero in the form of Dreamer? And what do you think about her connection to Nia Nal, aka Dream Girl, and the Legion of Superheroes? Make sure you let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. It'll help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone and everyone you know who love DC TV, and get them to join the community. And as always, guys, please subscribe for your latest content on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, and Black Lightning. And with all that said, guys, I hope to see you again in my next video.